to learn 2.5, Father Returning Home. So come to page number 116, we will take the poem. Before to take the poem, once again we will take the information about the poet Dilip Chitre. I want to tell you that Dilip Chitre is known as a bilingual poet. Bilingual poet means writing in two languages. So he is famous. He was writing in English and Marathi. He is also known as a translator, painter and film writer. His many poems of collection of poems has famous. In that he has translated Sej Tuka, Marathi Tuka म्हणे. त्याचं ट्रान्सलेशन त्याने केलेलं आहे and he got Sahitya Academy Award also. So this much information about Dilip Chitre. This poem now come to the title Father Returning Home. It is very remarkable poem. It is not just the action but it tells a lot. So what it means we will take everything while explaining the poem with the help of the poetic lines. We will take the meaning of it also. This present poem, Father Returning Home, has taken from Traveling in a Cage. And the poem has a theme of forceful alienation, loneliness of an old man. So let's start our poem, Father Returning Home. In this poem, while we are taking into consideration of title, we can get the idea that the poem is based on father. Father. Now let's talk something about father. We all of you know we are so much attached with our father in childhood. While we are growing up, means of your age when we are being, at that time we avoid sharing so many things to our father. And he is also always engaged in his busy in his work. So he is unable to give us time. And because of a slightly generation gap come between it, and it leads to destruction. How it leads to destruction? While in the old age, whenever the father has need of our presence, at that time we are busy in so many tasks, we avoid our father. So the we can say the existence of father in our family becomes very pitiable, very minor one. And we just attach to our mother, other family members, friends, etc. We avoid company of father. It's a real factor. I'm not talking about in general. I'm making this statement. Whatever I observe in the society. So same condition is experienced by the poet Dilip Chitre, and he is writing here about his own father. So I can say that this poem is autobiographical poem. त्यांच्या स्वतःच्या वडिलांचं चित्रण या पोएममध्ये आलेलं आहे. Now the next in the title word is returning home. See how this idea is very interesting one. Someone returning home. We have seen lots of birds while returning to their nest. How it touches to us. It tells us so many things. Can you understand? Can you feel? Just take into consideration your own condition. Then only you will get the meaning of all these things. Returning home is very beautiful concept. See, throughout the day we are working hard, we are busy with our work, and at the evening we are returning to home. At that time we are tired, but in our mind there is a feeling of coming home. Returning home is a very beautiful feeling that gives us energy to our tired body, that makes us it's just like a magnet which attracts us towards our family. How beautiful concept it is, returning home. I can feel that because I am also working, and while I am returning to home, that attachment, that attraction means a lot. So here, father returning home from his workplace, that poem has given, that incident has given. So let's see how the poet has explained that incident. What the poet wants to tell us exactly, that everything has explained in this poem. But student, I want to tell you that don't take just poem as it is. You just think over it. Whether the piteous or minor existence of your father is there at your home. Are you respecting your father? Are you sharing with your father or not? All to these things you have to discuss. You have to think over it. Let's start father returning home. 2 stanzas are there. Let's read first stanza. My father travels on the late evening train, standing among silent commuters in the yellow light. Now the scene opens in the train. You laugh, you know the train. And how it is a late evening train. We see what time is there. It's a evening time. Means the father has worked full day there, and at the evening he wants to return to his home. He is returning to home, and he is traveling by train. See the poor condition of the father, that he have to travel by train, and it's a late evening train he got. Standing among silent commuters in the yellow light. And how he is traveling. He is standing. He didn't get even place. बघा दिवसभर कष्ट करतायत आपले वडील आणि रात्री जेव्हा त्यांना प्रवास करून घरी यायचं आहे त्यावेळी साठी त्यांना बसायला जागा सुद्धा ट्रेन मध्ये मिळत नाही. And he is standing there. And how he is standing, that words matter a lot. Silent. He is standing among silent commuters. Silent commuters means all the friends commuters are there. Commuters म्हणजे इजा करणारे, रोज प्रवास करणारे प्रवासी तेही ट्रेन मध्ये आहेत. But how they are silent. They are not interested to talk with anyone. They are tired too much. So see how boring that traveling is there. In the yellow light. Now the word yellow is also important. Yellow light reflects. बघा या पोएम मधल्या प्रत्येक ऍक्शन, प्रत्येक लोकेशन आणि प्रत्येक कलर ह्या सगळ्या इमॅजिनरी आहेत. त्या ट्राय टू कॅच इट अँड अंडरलाइन इन द टेक्स्टबुक अँड नोट डाउन इट. येलो, येलो हा कलर इमॅजिनरी आहे. येलो लाईट रिफ्लेक्ट्स अ डल ॲटमॉस्फिअर. इट्स व्हेरी डल टू ट्रॅव्हल. इट्स अ व्हेरी बोरिंग. So we can get the psychological mental condition of father. कशी असणार आहे? ते खूप एक्साइटेड आहेत का? नाही. He is tired and his routine that of traveling in the train is a very boring one. Now the next line. Suburbs slide past his unseeing eyes. His shirt and pants are soggy and his black raincoat stained with mud and his bag stuffed with books is falling apart. आता यामध्ये काही लाईन्स बघा तिथंच कंप्लीट झालेल्या नाही आहेत, तर ती लाईन पुढे जाऊन कंप्लीट होती. लगेच फुल स्टॉप आले नाही, एक लाईन कंप्लीट झाली. जसं आपण पोएममध्ये बघतो एक लाईन झाली की फुल स्टॉप नाही आहे, इथे इंजॅममेंट झालेलं आहे. इंजॅममेंट म्हणजे काय? द लाईन has no full stop. It continues in the next line and in middle only it stops. Okay, it's just like a traffic jam. So here see his description, his appearance of father has given here. Suburbs slide past. आता suburb म्हणजे असा एरिया. We can see metropolitan cities are there. Okay, highly developed cities are there, but around it so many suburbs area are there. Suburbs area म्हणजे असा एरिया असतो ज्याला आपण उपनगर म्हणतो. It's not developed like a city and not as a village. Like that condition it is there. So he is traveling through the suburb area. म्हणजे त्यांची कंडिशन आपल्याला लक्षात येते. He is from middle class family maybe. And so he is traveling through by train at that time. We can see बघा जेव्हा आपण ट्रेन मधून ट्रॅव्हल करत असतो, it gets immense pleasure while sitting. So that grabbing the place near the window has a really, we can see the Indian picture of that. कसं असेल लोकांची मानसिकता, लगेच ट्रेन मध्ये जागा मिळाली, ती जागा मिळाली तर अगदी खिडकी शेजारी मिळाली. सो इट्स व्हेरी प्लेजरस थिंग ना. तर फादर हे ट्रॅव्हलिंग करतायत, विंडो मधून त्यांना बरेचसे सबब स्लाइडिंग पास होताना दिसत आहेत, पण ही डोंट वॉन्ट टू सी. Unseeing eyes. Unseeing eyes means he has opened his eyes. He is watching there, but he don't want to see those things. Why he don't want to see that? Because it's a routine work. It's a boring work. He don't want to share anything. He don't want to cheer up himself. That condition has mentioned. His shirt and pants are soggy. त्यांनी जे शर्ट पॅन्ट्स घातलेले आहेत That is the soggy one. Soggy means wet. ओलसर आहे. आता ओलसर का असेल? Maybe it's a rainy season. That's why he has soggy wearings. And his black raincoat stained with mud. आता हे वर्ड्स त्यामध्ये असे क्वेश्चन्स असतील की रेनी सीझन सांगणारे कोणते वर्ड्स आलेले आहेत. सो ही हॅड वेअर ब्लॅक रेनकोट अँड इट इज फिल्ड विथ मड. ओके, सो ऑल these things tells us that it's a monsoon season. Now the next step. And his bag stuffed with books is falling apart. His lines are quite important there. How his appearance is there? He is carrying one bag with him which is stuffed with books. खूप बुक्स भरलेले आहेत, त्याच्यामध्ये कोंबलेले आहेत. अँड ही इज फॉलिंग अपार्ट. आणि ती बॅग काय होतीये? त्यांच्याकडून पडतीये. व्हॉट इट टेल्स? इट टेल्स अस दॅट ही इज व्हेरी वीक टू कॅरी दॅट लोड बट ही हॅव टू कॅरी इट डेली. त्यांना ते त्यांच्या वयामुळं त्यांच्या तब्येतीमुळं हे शक्य होत नाही आहे कॅरी करणं, पण तरीही ते कॅरी करावं लागतंय त्यांना. सो पिटियस कंडिशन. नाउ नेक्स्ट. Fade homeward through the humid monsoon night. Now I can see him getting off the train like a word dropped from a long sentence. His eyes dimmed by age. आता त्यांचे डोळे हे dim झालेले आहेत because of age. Now he is unable to see it clearly. Fade homeward through the humid monsoon night. How's the night? It is humid one. अगदी एनर्जेटिक एटमॉस्फिअर नाही आहे, ह्युमिड एटमॉस्फिअर आहे, मान्सून नाईट आहे. अँड फेड होमवर्ड अँड ही इज गोइंग होमवर्ड. बट हाउ? फेडिंग. फेडिंग इज व्हेरी फेंटली, व्हेरी वीकली ही इज गोइंग. नाव आय कॅन सी हिम गेटिंग ऑफ द ट्रेन. आता बघा पोएट काय म्हणतात? नाव आय कॅन सी हिम. बघा मी मगाशी सांगितलं होतं पोएटचं इंट्रोडक्शन देताना की the poet is painter. So while he is writing a poem, we can get a picture's quality there. In front of our eyes, picture stands. So same it is here. Poet says that now I can see him that here he is on the platform now. So dropped, it is just like a word dropped from a long sentence. एखादं लॉंग सेंटेन्स असावं, त्यातलं एखादं मायनर वर्ड ड्रॉप व्हावं. लाईक दॅट फ्रॉम दॅट लॉंग ट्रेन द फादर ड्रॉप डाऊन. खाली उतरलेले आहेत. आणि बघा किती पिटियस, म्हणजे किती मायनर अस्तित्व आहे त्यांचं हे यावेळी आपल्याला कळतं. Now the next. He hurries across the length of the grey platform. नाव आता ट्रेन मधून उतरल्यानंतर मात्र ते गडबड करायला लागतात. ही हरीज. ही वॉन्ट टू गो हिज होम. होम ही प्लेस कशी असते? इट्स नियर टू अवर हार्ट. ओके, सो ही स्टार्टेड टू मेक हरी देअर अँड ही अक्रॉस द लेंथ ऑफ द ग्रे प्लॅटफॉर्म. अँड हाऊ द प्लॅटफॉर्म इज मेन्शन अगेन द कलर इमॅजिन हॅज यूज ग्रे. ग्रे कलर अगेन शोज द डलनेस. त्या डल अशा प्लॅटफॉर्म मधून ते आता निघालेले आहेत. And crosses the railway line. Again he crosses the railway line. Next enters the lane. आणि तिथे एक small lane होती, गली होती. त्या गलीमध्ये he enters in that lane. Now the next. His chappals are sticky with mud. आणि त्याची चप्पल खूप स्टिकी झालेले आहेत मडमुळे, हेवी झालेले आहेत लेग्स. But he hurries onward. पण तरीही ते गडबडीने चालतात because he is going towards his own home. How the father returning home has mentioned. Now in the second stanza, the picture at home has mentioned. How it is? Just see. Home again. I see him drinking weak tea, eating stale chapati, reading book. ही आल्यावर परिस्थिती दोन लाईन्स मध्ये आपल्याला we can get the idea of his poor condition. How it is? It has explained here. Home again, I see him drinking weak tea. Weak tea means very energy-less tea. कधी बनवलेला आहे तो चहा माहित नाही घरातल्याने, तो बनवून ठेवलेला आहे आणि ते गेलेले आहेत झोपायला किंवा ते आवड करतात त्यांची कंपनी, ते चहा ते उतरून घेत आहेत. Now he is eating the stale chapati and he has taken stale chapati. शील चपाती त्यांनी घेतलेली आहे. ॲक्च्युली इथं stale चपाती म्हणजे फक्त चपातींच्या मध्ये काय दिसणार. is there, but how it is stale one. खूप शिळं अन्न आहे ते. And reading a book. आणि हे खाताना now he is reading a book. He has no option. घरात कुठलाही ऑप्शन नाही आहे त्याला दुसऱ्या गोष्टी करण्यासाठी. So he have to do that. He goes into the toilet to contemplate man's estrangement from a man-made world. Very important line comes here. He wants to express whenever he is feeling something odd there, something distressful, at that time he entered in the toilet. Now the place imaginary. मी मगाशी सांगितलं होतं बऱ्याचशा प्लेसेस आपल्याला कुठे सांगतात. इथे ही टॉयलेटची प्लेस आहे ना बघा. In our home it is aside. Okay, the same existence of father is there. He is very lonely one. ते घरापासून खूप दूर आहे, घरातल्या फॅमिली मेंबर्स पासून बाजूला पडलेले आहे. And now he want to express his feeling, his distress, his sadness, and he went in the toilet to express that. He cried there. He expressed his feelings there, and it's a man's estrangement from a man-made world. Estrangement means alienation. एकटेपणा घरातल्या लोकांपासून, बाहेरच्या लोकांपासून, या मॅनमेड वर्ल्ड पासून, या मटेरियलिस्टिक वर्ल्ड पासून आलेला त्यांचा एकांतपणा या करण्यात आलेला आहे. कमिंग आउट ही ट्रेम्बल्स ॲट द सिंक. आणि तिथून ते येतात सिंकला हात धुण्यासाठी. ॲट दॅट टाइम हाऊ इट इज कमिंग आउट ही ट्रेम्बल्स. ही इज ट्रेम्बलिंग. आता ट्रेम्बलिंग का आलेलं आहे? मे बी बिकॉज ऑफ हिज ओल्ड एज, और मे बी ही हॅज horrified. He is unable to control his feelings. He is feeling very sad there, and that's why he may be trembling there. And he came to sink. The cold water running over his brown hands, and when he started on that tap, at that time that cold water started to flow on his hands. It's a cold word is also very important one. Cold words means without having warmness in the life. जो उदारपणा भावनांचा असतो, भावनिकता असते, ते त्यांच्या आयुष्यात काहीच राहिलेले नाहीये, हे रिफ्लेक्ट करतं कोल्ड वॉटर. अँड नेक्स्ट देअर his brown hands, brown, that color imagery again it has used here. It is also very important one. Brown may be of his color of skin, or second thing he had worked a lot throughout his life that his skin has become tan one, brown one. Got it? Now the next. A few droplets cling to the graying hair on his wrist. And when he returned to his bedroom, at that time he can see some droplets of that cold water on his wrist, which has stuck to his hands. That is also very important thing. फक्त पाण्याचे काही थेंब हातावर असणं ही केवळ एक ॲक्शन नाही आहे, तर समथिंग ही वॉन्ट टू अटॅच टू दिस वर्ल्ड. आपण किती हात पुसले तरी थोडेसे प्रमाणात पाण्याचे थेंब राहत आहेत. मीन्स हिज eagerness, his feelings of attaching to the family members are mentioned here. Now the next is his slain children have often refused to share jokes and secrets with him. And his next line something. His slain children. Slain means very means we can say here the slain word has very evil, or we can say bad temper. त्यांची मुलं कशी आहेत? खूप रागीट आहेत, खूप वाईट आहेत. Why? Because they don't want to share anything with him. They avoid his company there. So you can get the idea the existence of his father, what it is at his own home. ज्या घरासाठी त्यांनी आयुष्यभर कष्ट काढलेले आहेत त्या घरामध्ये त्यांच्या मुलांकडून अशी ट्रीटमेंट दिली जाते. आता जोक आणि हे वर्ड्स आहेत ना, जोक अँड सिक्रेट्स शेअरिंग, हा केवळ जोक आणि सिक्रेट शेअरिंग असा इतका मर्यादित ठेवू नका. शेअरिंग एव्हरीथिंग विथ युअर फादर. ओके, आता शेअरिंग मध्ये काय असेल? गिव्हिंग रिस्पेक्ट टू एल्डर्स असेल, or taking his experience, taking his knowledge, using it in your life. So everything is there. Attachment, it means attachment. Now the next, he will now go to sleep. बघा कशी लाईन आहे, आता त्यांना झोपावं लागेल. नाईट झालेली आहे, एव्हरीथिंग he has completed. It's a very boring, dull routine. आणि आता त्यांना झोपावं लागेल. Listening to the static on the radio, आणि because he want to stop his thinking. त्यांना त्यांचे विचार थांबवायचे. त्यांना जाणवलेलं आहे की त्यांची काय वाईट अवस्था आहे ते त्यापासून अवॉइड करण्यासाठी he want to play radio. And what is going on radio? It's a static tone. Static tone means खूप monotonous असं खूप कंटाळवाणं एखादं रुटीन टोन लागलेलं आहे आणि ते त्यांना ऐकावं लागेल. Because no one is there to share. Next, dreaming. आणि काय करावं लागेल म्हणजे ड्रीम करावं लागेल. बघा लाईफमध्ये ना अशा वेळेला फक्त ड्रीमिंग एकच गोष्ट असते जी आपण करू शकतो. And what is dreaming, that is also very important. So last two lines are very important one. Let's read that. Of his ancestors and grandchildren thinking of a nomad entering a subcontinent through a narrow pass. काय थिंक करतायत? ऑफ हिज अँकेस्टर्स, पूर्वजांचा विचार करतायत. देन अँड ग्रँडचिल्ड्रेन, आणि त्यांच्या फ्युचरमधला विचार करतायत, त्यांच्या मुलांच्या मुलांचा, नातवांचा विचार करतायत ते. थिंकिंग ऑफ नोमेड्स, आणि नंतर विचार करतायत नोमेड्स म्हणजे आर्य लोक, भटकणारे लोक, जिप्सी लोक जे आहेत ना त्यांना नोमेड्स म्हणतात, त्यांचा विचार करतायत. एंट्रिंग अ सबकॉन्टिनेंट थ्रू अ नॅरो पास, की ते आर्य भारतामध्ये या सबकॉन्टिनेंटमध्ये एका नॅरो अरुंद अशा पासमधून, खिंडीमधून कसे आले याचा ते विचार करतात. आता हे बघा, हे काय सांगतं? हे सांगतं इट्स अ मिनिंगलेस. त्यांच्याजवळ कुठलाही ऑप्शन नाही आहे. ते कुठला तरी भूतकाळातला विचार करतील, भविष्यकाळातला विचार करतील की ज्याचा या प्रेझेंटशी काहीही संबंध नाही आहे. आज त्यांचं अस्तित्व इतकं शुल्लक आहे की त्यांच्या या विचाराला कुठलाही अर्थ नाही आहे. असा विचार करत, असं ड्रीमिंग करत कितीतरी उशीर आला, वेळ आला, त्यांना झोप लागली. असं हे चित्र has depicted by this Dilip Chitre. So students, I want to tell you, it is the Dilip Chitre's father's description. We can see only the action from father's returning home and what happened at home. This much two incidents has given in this poem. We have tried to get it some meaning. Okay students, so study hard. Thank you so much.